New Zealand has woken up to a new population, 695 billion strong. Do not adjust your sets, that is a straight figure. DoC has today revealed their new campaign, which includes all living things. They say nature counts, so they're counting it.
There you are, you beauty.
Pollinators.
Counters.
Bug munchers.
Yep.
The slug with 2 butts.
You didn't actually have 2 butts.
All counted. So as of today, you're no longer a country of a measly 5.33 million people. No, you're a superpower nation of 695 billion residents. Because if we count on nature, nature should count.
2,600,040.
So what's behind this new campaign and why are they doing it? Well, DoC's Deputy Director General, Aston, joins me now. Good morning, Atamarie.
Good morning. Good morning. Thank you for having me.
Hey, look, you're welcome. What's behind trying to make such a big splash with a big number?
Well, we were just wanting to get your attention. It's obviously a serious business counting and monitoring all the species, and there's some very robust ways that we are doing that. But in this case, it is a bit of fun, but we just want to get some attention because we want people to really know that nature in this country is unique, it is incredible, but it is in trouble, and there's something we can do about it. So that's what the campaign is about, getting some action for nature.
So 695 billion, are we including any pests and predators in there as well?
Yes, there's a few in there that we'd rather not be here. So, and I think this is the thing. So if you ask New Zealanders, pretty much everyone says they love nature. This is part of our national identity, right? It's how we grew up. But 89% of New Zealanders say they think it's okay. And the reality is it's not, because people just aren't seeing the stoats, the rats, the possums, the wild pigs, deer, the goats, the weeds that are choking and putting real pressures on particularly on our native species and our habitats. And so we can do something about that.
So if we're talking about those predator problems, I mean, really how bad are those and how much focus does this shift off managing those pest populations if you're just counting everything?
Well, look, it's just to get some attention. And now we've got your attention, let's talk about nature, right? So it is a big job, and DoC alone is looking after a third of this country's landmass, and that's before we get to the marine environments. And there are a lot of other magnificent organisations trying to look after nature in this country, and it's a big job. That's why we're looking to get others involved. And isn't it fantastic that we've got businesses investing already? You know, people like Air New Zealand, One New Zealand, they're standing alongside us, putting their money into nature because it is such a big job and it's an ongoing job. That's why the tagline of this campaign is always be naturing. So not once, but always.
You mentioned big numbers there, obviously, and you said you're getting some support there from the private sector, but what sort of an ask are you putting on central government and the taxpayer at this point?
Well, look, we get baseline funding from the government. That's a given, you know, so we're very grateful for that. And we make that money work hard. I can tell you, we make every single dollar go as far as we can, but it will never be enough. And it's the same worldwide. There's not a conservation sort of department around the world that I know of that relies solely on government funding. And it's always been the case with us. We've always needed incredible volunteers, and there are thousands of them around this country. And you can join and be a part of that. They're in every community making a difference. We've always relied on businesses to do their part, and that's exactly what's happening now. We just need more of it.
All right, thank you very much, Aston. DoC Deputy Director General, I'll start counting wildlife on the way home now and I'll text you with the results, eh?
Good on you.